guys, it's Ashley. Welcome back to Nature Journaling in Procreate. Today we're going to be nature journaling some animal tracks. So I've chosen the bear track, but you can choose any animal track that you prefer. The process is really pretty similar, and I think you'll find that it's pretty easy. So we'll go ahead and get started. I've already gone ahead and done just a really rough sketch of some bear tracks over here in my Procreate canvas. This is just a 6x6 canvas that I created. I'm using just a sketchy pencil, and I'm gonna go ahead and do a smoother sketch on top of this original one. Alright, so I've got my sketch down. Now it's time to paint and do the fun stuff. So I'm going to create a new layer. I'm going to go over here and bring the opacity of this sketch down and move this layer on top of my painting layer. Bring this up to multiply so I can see my original sketch even while I'm painting, and then get started. I think I'm gonna use some of the pastel brushes that I have. If I can find them in here, right there, because they have lots of great texture, and I want to have some good texture since these animal tracks are usually found in the dirt or the mud. So I think I like this plain paper one. I'm gonna choose a dark brown to do my first kind of flat layer of color. Okay, and then I'm just gonna fill in my bear paws. Okay, so I've got the flat paint down, so that's my first layer of color. And what I'm gonna do is add some shadow and highlights like you see in these real life pictures of bear tracks. And I'm just gonna pretend that the sun is coming from this way, so we'll have shadow on these inside upper edges, and then this back part will have some highlights to add some color and depth. I'm going to turn on my alpha lock so that the only place I'm coloring is within the paint that I've already painted. And I think I can go ahead and turn off my sketch. I'm gonna just find actually I think I'm gonna do my shadows first. So I'm gonna get a darker brown. And then I'm going to change to a even more textury color brush, and then I'll get started. Okay, so now I've got my shadows added. I'm gonna add some highlights like you see down here around the bottom of the paw print. Just right here. They've all got this kind of lighter brown around the edges. So we're gonna go ahead and add that. Okay, so I like how it's looking. I think I want to add a little more texture in the inside parts of these bear paws. So I'm going to select that color again, find a really textury brush, like this one maybe. Let's see what that one looks like. And I'm just gonna make it a smidge darker. Okay, so I settled on this chalk brush that I have that's really grainy and is adding a lot of nice grainy texture. Yes, I like that. Okay. So I think what I may do is go kind of make another layer of shadow in here with a water brush. So I'll do that. I'm gonna smudge this just a little bit. To kind of remove those lines. And I'm going to go, I've created a texture layer on top of this layer so that I could put my shadow underneath it. So all my texture is on this layer, and I think I'm gonna add some of the darker colored texture with that chalk brush, which is this huge fuzzy chalk brush. I'm gonna bring the opacity down and just do a little bit. Okay. Alright, so I think that that's a good stopping point. I could go on, but to keep the video kind of brief, that's as simple as that, making an animal track in your nature journal. So I'm going to add a little bit of text around my bear tracks, and then I'll be done. Okay, so I have a lot I want to add right here in this little white space, and because my handwriting can get a little sloppy on the iPad, I think I'm going to use some text. So how you do that is you come up here and go to add and add text, and I'm going to edit style, and I'm going to just use a font that I've made, one that kind of looks like my handwriting. And let's see, I'm going to add in the text that I want to add right here. So with that, we are done with our bear tracks. I hope that this video was helpful. I hope it's kind of simple. I try to keep it pretty simple so anybody can do it. It's really easy. I hope you'll join me next time. Thanks so much for watching.